What's up, comic fans? We are back with another preview show. I'm going to investigate the books coming out this week for New Comic Book Day. All right, on the 28th of April. All right, so let's get into the books right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Okay, welcome back. All right, exciting week. Took me a while to put together my specs for this week. I usually like to do 3. So what I did this week, though, was there are 2 third and 8th printings, 2 future printings of number 1s that came out this week. So I gave you 3 regular A covers coming out this week, and then 2 variant printings. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's start off with crossover number 6, right? Boom. Apparently, there's some spoilers out there. There's going to be some characters in this book. If these characters are, if these characters really do show up, this book could spike. The whole series could spike. This is the end of the first arc of the story. So, I'm saying, yeah, crossover number 6, definitely worth a purchase. All right. So then we're going to go with Spider-Man number 25. This is the start of the Clone Wars for Miles Morales, the Clone Wars saga. So this could be a good series. This could be a good story arc, and this could be an arc that people will enjoy and could be worth a spec, since now Miles is going to go through his own Clone Wars saga. Alright, moving on. We got Robin number 1. It's a number 1. It's Robin. It could be full of surprises. Who doesn't like this little guy? Damian. Alright. Joshua Williamson. I think this is worth a spec. A lot of people love Damian and the Robin character that he portrays. So, take a quick look at some of the other covers. Alright. So those are my 3 like A covers for the week that you should pick up. But then, guys, I wanted to say that there are some variant covers coming out this week that have already popped. Like, they've been exploding for like the last week. So this one right here, Berserker number 1. This is the 3rd print foil by Dan Mora. And this book is it's already blown up. I think Midtown Comics is selling it for like $100. I mean, don't want to use explicatives in this moment, but it's a regular 3rd print number 1, right? So I get it that comic shops can raise prices on things if they think, but $100 for something that's not even a ratio variant, ridiculous. But anyway, if you could find this for cover, awesome book to get. Could also just be a quick flip. You could probably get $60 for it on eBay or something like that. You know, I don't really flip my books, but I'm here to let you know you can flip this book. It's worth it. So, especially if you're trying to have the hobby fund itself, grab this and then go get something bronze. I don't know, something nice. Ooh. All right. And then last but not least, we got Something is Killing the Children number 1, 8th printing, surprise retailer incentive. It's not too much of a surprise. They sent out little pamphlets with the foil Berserker number 1. But anyway, if you bought Berserker number 1 and then you buy Berserker number 2, that entitles you to try to get one of these. Something is Killing the Children number 1's 8th printing. So if your shop has them, which they should, get to your shop when you can. Make sure to pick this up. The writing says that you're supposed to have the slip and then have proof of purchase of number 1 and number 2. So if you're tight with your shop, I'm sure you don't need the slip if you've lost it or whatever. But then you just also need them to verify that you bought issues 1 and 2 of Berserker. And then you get your Something is Killing the Children 8th printing number 1, issue number 1. So that is definitely worth grabbing, because there's going to be people out there who can't get that and will want it. Alright, so that, guys, is the spec for the week. You got Berserker #1, the 3rd printing. You got Something's Killing the Children #1, the 8th printing. You got Crossover #6. You got Miles Morales, Spider-Man #25, and you got Robin #1 from DC. Alright, let's get into the new releases coming out this week. Alright, so Image Comics, as always, we do have that Crossover #6. So there you go. Pretty cool cover. There's a lot of stuff happening in here. The dome has been shattered, the world is burning, everything has come undone. Do not miss the shocking conclusion to the blockbuster final chapter of Kids Love Chains. Alright. Little creative writing there. Alright, and you got the Crossover #6. You got the Larson cover with the Savage Dragon. Does that mean Savage Dragon makes an appearance? And it looks like a little Witchblade back there. Ooh, who knows? That should be a fun book. Anybody on this cover? There you go, guys. So this is Ian Betterman cover. That looks pretty dope. All right, what else do we got? Got some Department of Truth #8 coming back. Simons, the original artist, is coming back. Martin Simons. And yeah, we're going to follow that story of Cole Turner. So we had like a little 2-issue hiatus from the main story, but we're back. And there's a couple of covers out there. Bill Sienkiewicz lending his talents to the book. So let's just take a quick look at his cover. I like me some Bill Sienkiewicz. This, as a strict cover buy, might be worth getting. Sometimes Bill Sienkiewicz covers tend to pop, but mostly when they're ratio, but that's another story for another day. Alright, we got the Geiger #1 2nd printing. And that's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty cool cover. I like it better than the ratio cover that's coming out this week, which is right here. That's a 1 in 25. Alright. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the party going. What else we got? I've heard that Helm Greycastle #1 could be a big book. I don't know. It's got the Top Cow imprint. You Dungeons and Dragons fans out there might like this. It's kind of in that vein, right? So might be worth a pickup. Looks like a fun story, and they've got multiple covers. They went all the way to cover D. Becky Cloonan. That's actually a pretty dope cover. So I don't know. I might pick that up if I see it, especially that Becky Cloonan D cover. Shadecraft #1 gets a 2nd printing. That book kind of blew up a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But it is a spec book because it got optioned. So there you go. If you want to get the 2nd print, if you missed #1, it's a good story. So the 2nd printing might be worth grabbing. And #2 is actually out this week too. So this is a good book. It's a good fun book to read. I liked it. Spawn #317 is out as always. They've got an A, a B, and a C cover. You got Matina, you got McFarlane, you got Barons. Question is, which cover do you get? This McFarlane B, obviously people are going to love that one. Jump on that. That is pretty dope. What else do we got? The A cover is pretty cool if you ask me. I got no problems with that. And the Chain Gang Part 4. So this is Part 4, and they've been 3 parts already. At no point have we seen all the Spawn together. They've been together here and there and there and here. But now this is saying Spawn, She-Spawn, Reaper, Gunslinger, and Redeemer. Possibly in the same building at the same time. I don't believe it, or I won't believe it till I see it. And then this is the Matina cover. Alright. I'll believe it when I see it, Mr. McFarlane. Alright. Stray Dogs #2, 2nd printing is out this week. If you're one of those people who likes all the covers, this is a pretty dope cover. So why not grab it? Alright, let's keep it going. We're going to go to Dark Horse now. You got Cyberpunk 2077 coming out with another comic series. The first one was by Cullen Bunn. This one is by Bartosz Szypor. I'm not sure how to say his name, guys. But it's another 2077 Cyberpunk comic. I did like the one by Cullen Bunn. I just like Cullen Bunn as a writer. So I don't know if I'm going to pick up this one or not. It's not a writer I recognize, but it could be a fun book. Alright, not really a lot coming out from Dark Horse unless you are a water bottle or a mask. Okay, moving on. IDW. What does IDW have for us? We got G.I. Joe number 280, some Transformers, My Little Pony. This is number 1 of 4. So this is another story arc or a new arc. And yeah, some Usagi Yojimbo. Alright, Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics always has a ton of books coming out. They got Aliens number 1, the second printing by LaRocca. There's also supposed to be a Patrick Gleason number 1 coming out this week. Let's see if we can't find it. Alright. So what we're going to do is do this, and we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And we're going to look for aliens. And there's so many books. And let's take away the regular issues and the annuals. That might help us. And we're going to go back to just Marvel. Alright. Show me aliens. And if not, there it is. Here it is. Aliens number 1, second printing, 1 in 25. Gleason cover. So I mean, it's not that much different than the first cover he did for issue 1. That was like I forget the B or D cover or something. But this is an extended version of it. So it is the 1 in 25. Alright, we're going to keep going. As you see, a lot of books here. A lot of books. Clone Saga, number 25. Spider-Man. Miles Morales. This is going to start the Miles Morales version of the Clone Saga. Saladin Ahmed is writing it. Really good writer. So definitely could be worth grabbing. They've got one of these books where everybody who has, worked on the Miles Morales Spider-Man book or Miles Morales in general over the years. So those are fun when you bring them to cons, get them autographed by everybody. For you Liefeld fans out there, here is a Liefeld cover. They've got feet. Okay. And there's a Heroes Reborn cover. There's a Veregi variant. That's pretty cool. I dig it. Alright. Some more stuff. Savage Avengers number 20 is out. I personally love the Savage Avengers. Did not realize Spider-Man is going to be here. Look at that. Rhino and Conan in his eyes. It looks like he's getting a little beat up there. Savage Avengers, guys, though, is a really fun series, and it's a good vehicle for Conan, especially since he gets introduced to a lot of the Avengers and a lot of those Marvel characters. Alright, what else do we got? You got Silk, number 2 of 5, that's your thing. Darth Vader returns with number 11, Exegol Unleashed. So this could be another kind of specky book or another key book, minor key, I don't know. But I really like the Darth Vader series. It's worth a read. So go ahead and pick that up. Star Wars Empire 40th Anniversary. This is a one-shot. But usually anything with Yoda on the cover is worth a grab. So that's a pretty dope cover. Alright, you got the Marvels number 1. That's got some heat behind it. Alright, moving on. We got Dynamite. And there you go. Some Deja Doris. Some Betty Page. The usual suspects. Sonyaverse or Sonyaversal, Vampirella. Every week they have something coming out starring all those strong female characters. All right, we got Boom. You got Abbott. There's your Berserker #1, third print, foil, Dan Mora. And then you got the #2, the issue #2. You got the Albuquerque #2. There's the #2 Grandpa foil. And then there's a #2 Albuquerque foil. $1 more for those foils if you want the foil version, guys. And then you got Once and Future. Love Once and Future. Dan Mora kills the art on Once and Future. Magic the Gathering #1 gets a second printing, so that's out. And your Power Rangers #6 is also out. That looks like just the C cover. Alright, lastly, let's go through the rest of the books coming out. And then it's peace out, folks. But it is a big week for comics. There are a lot of comics coming out this week. So tried to get through it as quickly as I could. And Cult of Dracula #2 is out. You know, Cold Dead War #2 is out. That one seems to be flying off shelves, #1 and 2. It doesn't mean it's a spec book or anything, guys, but it's a very popular book. Dead End Kids Suburban Job #4 is out of 4, so that series is coming to an end. Alright, Erratic #5 is coming out. That series is also coming to an end. That's a fun one, guys. If you want to get that in trade, I recommend reading it. It was fun. Alright, what else do we got? Anything else that I'm looking at? Obviously, if you see something that you think interests you, feel free to pause the video at any time just to take a look at what's there. Mirka Andolfo and her Unsacred #6 is out. Pretty funny stuff there. Nottingham #1, second printing is out. The first one flew off the shelves. I believe #1 was going for $40. I'm not sure what it's going for now. But if you missed the train on that one, here's your opportunity from Mad Cave Studios to grab it now. So go ahead and try to get that #2 or second printing. There you go. Nuclear Family #3 is out. Everybody seems to be loving that series. Big week for comics, guys. Big week for comics. There you go. Here's some more stuff. Not really sure there's too much more coming out this week that's worth pointing out, but we're going to get through all the comics. All of the comics. Alright. Hopefully, guys, this was informative. Hopefully now you have an idea of what you're going to get this week. And don't forget, Comic Fam, to, you know, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, go ahead and like the video, and then drop me a comment. I love talking to y'all guys. Alright, so that's all I got, guys. So, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready to spend my money and buy some new comics this week. Peace.